Hi guys, Brad here with Legendary Auto Salon. Today I want to talk a little bit about proper car washing shampoos and what to use, maintaining your ceramic coating or your paint safely. So I get asked this question all the time: how do I maintain my vehicle after I get a ceramic coating? And my recommendation is always just a pH neutral, mild soap. Ceramic coating is going to make it so much easier to clean that you really don't need any harsh detergents on that unless you really run into some kind of challenge. If you're keeping up on washing the vehicle, and I generally recommend in the Northeast washing your vehicle at least once every 2 to 3 weeks, a pH neutral soap, something that's mild, is going to be great for your car. And for the most part, you really don't want anything in that soap. You don't want any waxes or sealants being applied onto that surface, because the top layer or whatever is resting on your paint is how your coating is going to perform. So if you put a wax over the top of your ceramic coating, well, then you're only going to get the benefits of the wax. It may give you an extra sacrificial layer of environmental protection, but you're really not going to reap the amazing benefits of the ceramic coating's cleaning effect. And it can actually clog up those pores a little bit. So this particular product from GYEON is formulated specifically for our GYEON ceramic coatings. It is called Bathe. This is a great pH neutral soap. It's super slick, so it's going to be very safe on your paintwork. It is a personal favorite of mine, has a great smell. Then a lot of times I get asked about foaming. So one particular thing that I think is very important to state when it comes to foam cannon on your vehicle is that if you use one, it is not a replacement for washing with soap and a mitt, okay? A foam cannon is something that we use as a pre-wash. It's gonna loosen dirt if your car's excessively dirty. It's like a pre-soak. So think of it like you've got a really dirty pan, you didn't get to it quite right away, and things are set up a little bit. You want to pre-wash with a foam cannon to just break down that dirt, start emulsifying it and pulling it away from the surface. And it's also going to help pull away any larger granules of dirt and things like that that might be on the surface that might scratch your paint. So it is a pre-wash process. It is not a replacement for agitation and using a mitt. And that is often, I would say 9 times out of 10, the issue that comes about from personal car wash issues is that, I say if you're going to use a touchless process at the car wash, that's fine, but it's a stopgap. It's something that you use in between your opportunities to actually wash your car. So just hitting it with water and just hitting it with soap, that's going to get some stuff off the surface, but a lot of times it may end up leaving soap on the surface, and that's going to create a problem all of its own. So one of the things that I really like about the GYEON foam soap is that it's very easy to rinse away. It's not going to leave a lot of chemicals on the surface of your paint that are going to continue to attract dirt to the surface. So it's a really good foam pre-soak, creates a really nice level of foam. This is a personal favorite. And then we also have our Bathe Plus. So Bathe Plus is something that I would maybe recommend doing monthly or quarterly, just a periodic treatment. And it's a lot like the Bathe, all right, but it's got a little bit of SiO2 in it. So it's infused with an SiO2 that's designed to bond to your ceramic coating. So it's going to reinvigorate that coating, give it enhanced hydrophobics, make it, the hydrophobics to a coating are like the first thing to go over time. It wears off, and that's just because if the surface starts getting dirty and isn't cleaned really well frequently, that coating isn't going to be as hydrophobic anymore. That doesn't necessarily mean that the coating is not there. It's still providing that level of protection. It's just not beating. So what I say is that this is a really good way to reinvigorate that beating effect used quarterly. And you know, if you want to use it in every wash, you're more than welcome to. It's just that the price tag of the added infused SiO2 is going to bring up your price per wash if you're thinking about those sorts of things. So I usually say wash frequently with Bathe, and then once a quarter use Bathe Plus. And we also have our Restart wash. So this is something that I usually recommend that you do, I would say, after winter or after long road trips, or after, if you're a highway driver, you're driving very frequently and collecting up a lot of brake dust from driving down the highway, or you just happen to have a vehicle that creates a lot of brake dust and you're getting those iron filings in the paint, getting the little spots. You might be a little too late if you've already got the spots, but the Restart wash has got a little bit of iron remover, which is part of our decon process. It's got that in the soap. So it quite literally is a restart to your coating. It's going to strip out that coating to give it a nice fresh surface again, and get it performing the way it was when we delivered it to you and you just had your car coated. So this is a really cool product as well. So those are my recommendations. Most of the time I just say to clients, grab yourself some Bathe, grab yourself a wash mitt. I recommend that you've got a grit guard in a bucket. If you've got two, even better. And that is my recommended wash products. All right, Brad, Legendary Auto Salon. Let's transform your car into its best version.